Hello, hello. Yo, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Prop for a Match TV stream. Good to be with you here today. What day is today? Wednesday the 7th. Man, we're already in the middle of the week. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's only been 2 days. I don't know. This week has flown by for me so far. But we got a good show. We got a ton of giveaways to do, as always. We'll be giving away 12 accounts all throughout the stream, so stay tuned for that. I'll give you guys some instructions on how you can enter. We also have a pretty big guest that is supposed to be coming on today. We got Dodgy from Dodgy's Dungeon. A lot of people credit him with being, I don't know if I would call it the creator of the inversion fair value gap model, but he is somebody who definitely has popularized it a lot. And you guys know I trade inversions all the time, and I learned it. I learned a lot from him. Just, I never was like part of his course or anything, but just seeing his content out there, he really kind of brought the IFVGs to the forefront for me as an ICT trader. So that'll be cool to talk with him, get some insight into his background. Because honestly, man, I don't really know too much about Dodgy. I know he's a younger guy. I know that's really all I know. I don't know where he's from. I think he lives in Florida now. I don't know how long he's been trading or what his background is. So that'll be cool. We'll get into that. And of course, we'll do some live trading, hopefully. So that'll be great. I will admit that I've been talking with Dodgy on X, and there's no shade to him. He's probably a busy guy, but it's a lot of one-word answers. So I almost don't want to get everyone's hopes up that he'll definitely be here. I think he'll be here, but he said yes. He confirmed multiple times, but you know when you just gotta you just have a feeling like I don't know if he's gonna show up. No disrespect to him. I just we'll see. But yeah, shout out Dodgy. He is supposed to be coming on at 9:30, and until then, man, we will take a look at some charts. I did end up having a red day yesterday. I tried to trade a little bit more and hit my DLL. I talked about it on X. I made a post about it. I'll always be transparent about this stuff, guys. The good news is I traded a little bit of the London session and the Asia session last night and made back over half of it, or almost half of the losses. So not the worst situation. It is what it is. That's what daily loss limits are for. So I could show you guys. It was on my Tradeify accounts, unfortunately. My 150Ks. Yeah, I don't know what came over me yesterday. I just kept trading. I think it was the lack of sleep. I definitely got a little more sleep today. For anyone that's new or just wondering why I don't sleep, I just had a newborn. So it's hard to get quality sleep at the moment. But last night was pretty decent. Last night was decent. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little refreshed. I got my coffee. I might take Mike P's advice again from the stream yesterday. He said, take a scoop of creatine in your coffee. I did it yesterday. It helped. It helped because yesterday I was exhausted, man. I'm not going to lie. I feel a lot better today. So we'll see. We're already good on Tradeify. Oh, yeah. Let me go over these accounts. So, yeah, we had a 3.7K loss day. We're up about 1.6K on these accounts. They're back to a bit of a healthier balance. So we'll see. I'll probably just chill on these ones. There's no reason to keep trading them. But we'll trade top one futures. Maybe we'll trade the personal cash account. We'll see. We'll see what the market is going to bring us. It's been a bit of a weird week. Like Monday was really good. And then yesterday was just brutal for me. And I don't know if I could blame the price action and more so just blame my lack of sleep. But we'll see. I think it'll be a good day. Yeah, type 1 if you are excited for Dodgy. Hopefully he shows up. And yeah, guys, smash the like button if we want to run some giveaways. Let's see where we're at right now. When we hit 50 likes, we will run our first giveaway, all right? So we'll get that going. If you guys don't know how to enter into the giveaways, I'll explain it real quick. So I'm going to make a comment and I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat. It's going to say to enter a chance to win one of our 12 account giveaways. Join the PFM Discord. And I'll drop the link in here for you guys. Make it nice and easy for everyone. How's everyone doing today, though? How are we feeling about today's price action? Maybe we'll get a bullish or bearish poll. See what you guys are thinking. I don't know if I have a bias just yet. I got to look. There we go, though. To join for a chance to win one of our 12 account giveaways today, just go to that pinned comment at the top of the chat. Click on the Discord invite link. You're going to have to be a part of the Prop Firm Match Discord channel to enter into our giveaways. We do all of them exclusively there throughout the stream. So there you go. But all right, what are we going to do now? Let's do a poll real quick. There's going to be a poll for NQ and ES. All right, there we go. I just dropped the poll. Get your entries in, chat. I want to know, what are you guys thinking? Bullish or bearish today? Chat has been right a lot, so I actually will take what you guys say somewhat seriously. I'm excited for Dodgy today. I learned trading from him for free. Damn, nice. Yeah, I learned about the IFBG from him. He's the person who I started seeing use it and showing up on my X feed over and over again. To be fair, I think I was already kind of trading them on my own, but I didn't have a word for them. I would like pay attention to the fact that if I was bearish, I saw bullish fair value gaps getting disrespected. It's something that I paid attention to, but I didn't have a word for it. And I really don't know what came first. Either people like Dodgy talking about them on X and it creeping into my psyche, or if I was doing it naturally. But either way, he's definitely somebody who I think helped get the word out on IFVGs. Nakuna, good morning. Good morning. Can I get an account as a birthday gift? Hey, you will have 12 opportunities to win an account today. 12 whole opportunities. There's no other stream on YouTube that gives away as many accounts as Prop for Match TV. That's for sure. Oh, you know what? I think we got news in a few minutes. Damn, I think I messed up. I wanted to try one more time at getting some Apex accounts funded with the news at 8:15, but I'm going to be too late because I can't buy 10 accounts in one shot. So I'm not going to be able to do it. Damn. I wanted to do the news method to try and pass some accounts real quick. Speaking of Apex, 90% off, guys, still running with code match. That's why I'm trying to do it. I wish I bought those accounts beforehand. I should have. So this is wrong because they extended the sale. Let's double check that. That'll get updated, I'm sure, very soon. Where's the promo? What's going on here? I know they said they extended the sale till the 11th, so maybe I got to get someone to confirm that. Chat, can anyone confirm? I'm pretty sure Apex extended the 90% off sale into January 11th. Like 99% sure. Sakuna says, I believe the IFPG is developed by ICT himself. Yeah, fair enough. Probably. But Dodgy is somebody who often gets credited as like helping people become aware of it. Andy, good morning, bro. How we doing? What trade copiers do I recommend? I just use the copier that is directly inside the Tradeovate platform. You don't need anything else. You don't need to make it complicated, guys. I copy all my accounts directly through here. Simple enough for me. You know what? Let's log into Top 1 Futures because I'm not gonna trade my Tradeify accounts for the rest of the day. We already hit pretty much the max that I want to make in a day, so I don't have to mess up my consistency score. So we'll focus on Top 1 Futures when it comes to props today. More news later this week. Yeah, we got some news coming for the week. But we got news today. We got 8:15 a.m. news, and we have 10 a.m. ISM, I believe. What's only for PA fees? 90% off? It's 90% off PA fees? What? I got to double check this now. I believe it was supposed to be extended, the entire sale. Let me see. I'm going to try to put code match in at checkout. We got to give the correct information here. And I'll be bummed if it's not extended till the 11th. I thought I had more time. Otherwise, I would have kept going. I would have kept trying to get these things funded. I thought I had time. Let's see. Enter code match. Bam. Let's see, how much are they giving off? Oh, damn. I think you're right, Sakuna. It's only 50% off right now with code match. I missed my chance. So what? The PA fees are 90% off. Is that the idea? That's still kind of good, but I don't know. It's pretty hard to go paying $90 for 50K accounts when you were paying $19 the day prior. That's tough. I don't know. I gotta wait until they go back to 80% off or something. I can't get anything for 50% off. No, I've not done top-down analysis yet. We're gonna do it right now. Just trying to let the coffee hit a little bit. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Damn. If I knew that, I would have loaded up. I would have bought up 20 more to make it happen. Oh well. I got enough funded accounts, to be honest, right now. I got a lot. I'm max funded with Tradeify, max funded with Top One Futures, and I got my personal cash account. Like, it's enough. It's enough prop accounts, I guess. But I am going to make sure the next 80% off Apex deal, I'll try to get 20 funded. How's this poll looking? 80, where are we at? Leaning bullish. 67% bullish, 33% bearish. Okay. I'll let you guys get some more time on that. Let's do some top-down analysis. Did I log in Top One Futures here? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so that 8:15 a.m. news was like nothing. What happened there? 8:15, nothing happened. That's crazy. Literally nothing happened. All right, well, you got another news. You got JOLTS, job openings, and ISM services PMI, both at 10 a.m. So we still got some news. News is coming. All right, let's do some top-down analysis, guys. First off, I'll give out my volume profile levels. Actually, real quick, let's just check one more thing. Remember, guys, when we hit 50 likes, we'll run our first giveaway. So we're at almost 30 right now. So just so you guys know, as soon as we hit 50, we'll run the first giveaway, chat. All right. Top-down analysis. Let's do it. So, 30-minute time frame to start off. Give you guys my volume profile levels right here. So we got previous day's point of control at 25,754.50. Make sure to mark that level off. You got the value area high right above it. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of this one because it's so close to the POC. But if you're somebody that does want that on there, it's 25,775. I'm going to get rid of it, though. It's unnecessary for me. Previous day's high, we know where that's coming in. And then the previous day's value area low coming in at 25,620. Okay, so those are going to be our key volume profile levels for the day. Now, we had an 80% setup at the open, which I was shorting this. So I was able to make that money back on Tradeify from shorting this leg down in the overnight session. Why was I shorting when the market was so clearly bullish the entire day? We had an 80% setup. I talk about this on my YouTube channel. This is a very big part of my strategy when using volume profile. Market opens up right here at the highs. We opened up above the previous day's point of control. We engage this level 80% of the time. So 80% of the time on any given day, the market is going to touch the previous day's point of control at some point in the session, right? Sure, if you guys know me, you watch me trade, we know about this. We talk about this all the time. So what that means to me is I would rather, instead of trying to get long here, I want to anticipate this pullback to engage the previous day's point of control to fulfill the 80% setup. Shameless plug, I have a video on this. It's one of my most popular videos on my channel. And it's a good reason for it because it's a really powerful video. And it's a powerful system. A lot of people use this system with volume profile. I'm going to link it in the chat for you guys right here. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube too if you want a bunch of free educational content on there. I got a ton. But this is one of my most popular videos because the 80% setup is just so powerful. So that's why I was shorting this price leg. All right, we were using the previous day's POC as our magnet for price. But okay, now we've engaged that level and we're currently trading above it. once the previous day's point of control has been touched, really we could just go back to golden rule status, which is if we're above the previous day's point of control, we'll have an easier time looking for longs. If we are below the previous day's point of control, we'll have an easier time looking for shorts, right? Simple enough. Right now, the market dips below the POC. What did it do? Tapped into this hourly FVG right here, held it, and now broke back above the POC. Now, could you have framed a long setup around this? Absolutely. This would have been an amazing long setup. Break. I think there might be an SMT right there. Yep, there was a slight bullish SMT. ES made a lower low right here. NQ made a higher low. And then here we go. Shout out Dodgy. You got the inversion set up right here, right? So tapping into that 1 hour bullish fair value gap. And then look at this. You got this 5-minute inversion. Close above, break in retest, go higher, take out low resistance liquidity. That was a nice trade setup right here. It would play out something like this if you're somebody that's, trading pre-market. Look for either this first swing high to get taken or look for this one. Either target would get hit. You can net 1.6R easy right there. Really good setup. But alas, I was not on the charts for that. But okay, basically what I'm getting at right here on the hourly, like we really could have an easy time just sticking to a long bias as long as we hold this 1 hour fair value gap and as long as we hold above the previous day's point of control. There's really no reason to get ultra bearish, okay? At least not right now. Someone said bearish SMT, bearish SMT. Let me check on that. We could. Listen, I actually would love to see the market sell, but this price leg, this ES price leg looks a little bit weak. I feel like ES is definitely going to come up and take these highs. We got a bunch of stacked highs right here, LRL. And we have a very clear liquidity pool up here, this double top with these wicks. So I kind of feel like before we do any kind of selling, it's going to make sense for the market to just come up and sweep this liquidity. NQ is somewhat similar. But I mean, NQ looks a little better. It tapped into this tiny 1 hour SIBI. SIBI is bearish fair value gap. BISI is bullish fair value gap, just so you guys know. And just tapped into this bullish gap, and now we're holding. So I don't know. I'd be surprised if we just sell directly from here, but I will say there are targets to the downside, right? We've been going over this. We got these equal lows right here, which also line up with previous day's low. So I like this as a target. These are relative equal lows. We have that volume imbalance right here, which was the new week opening gap. We have targets below us, guys, and I would love to see them get hit, but we do got to follow momentum here. We could just come up. This might be a full-on market maker buy model, right? And it's not going to finish until we take out this liquidity pool. But where's the bearish SMT? I don't really see the bearish SMT. No. I don't see an extremely clear bearish SMT. I think I know what you're talking about. You're probably looking at this. Or are you looking at the lower time frames? Are you looking at the lower time frames for this? Yeah, I'm not seeing any significant SMT for the bearish case. Chat, so far, how's the analysis? Any questions about that? As of right now, I think we have to lean bullish to see ES take out these highs. I will say, though, let's actually look at the volume profile on ES because did I mark this already? This is interesting if so. Hey, Ikwer, good morning, brother. Good to see you in here. What's up? How we doing? Okay, no, I just didn't mark this yet. So let's mark our volume profile levels on ES as well. For a second, I thought there was an 80% setup to the downside. That would have been juicy, but there's not. Let's get the value area low. I will give you guys the prices on these. Previous day's value area low on ES coming in at 6958.75. Previous day's point of control of ES, 6,987.25. And again, value area high, it's just not necessary right now because it's so close to the previous day's high and the previous day's point of control. I like to keep my charts as clean as possible. I just don't need that when it's that close. You know what I mean? 1 hour from 3 to 7 a.m. Okay, so you were. It's what I was talking about before. Wait, 1 hour. Yeah, I'm not seeing any significant SMT to the downside just yet. I think you just can't fade this move. This looks like a really weak bearish move. I feel like we come up, we take these highs first. ES especially. There is no way. There is absolutely no way ES is not going to take these highs. Now, I don't trade the pre-market, but I would, if I was trading pre-market, I would be getting long into this for these highs. It just looks so juicy. They're going to get taken. I just don't trade the pre-market most of the time. Bro is not answering me. What have you asked? I haven't seen a question from you, my brother. Good morning, Punisher. What up? Yeah, it's going to be a good day, guys. It's going to be a good day. You got this. Again, remember, healthy reminder, smash that like button so that we can get some giveaways going. I said when we hit 50 likes, we'll run our first giveaway. We got over 50 people watching. We're at 41. Come on, smash that like button. And we'll give away some accounts. Please tell me about Prop Shop Trader Future Prop Firm. I don't think they're listed on Prop Firm Match. So I'm not really interested in a firm that's not listed on Prop Firm Match. Can't speak on it, you know? I just go with Prop Firm Match, guys. If I want to trade a firm that is going to be reliable, it's just a lot easier to stick to the top firms that are listed on Prop Firm Match. Again, my favorite ones, Apex. Right now, I wouldn't recommend getting Apex accounts because of the 50% off promo. Wait until they bring it back up to 70 or 80% because they always do. I would use code MATCH once that happens. For instant funding accounts, Tradeify, 30% off, code MATCH, and then Top One Futures, they are cheaper than Tradeify. Okay, so they are a little bit cheaper and they offer 40% off right now with code MATCH. Audio and video quality is fire. Thank you, sir. That's good. It's good to know, man. Took me a minute to get it going, to get it smoothing out. I gotta say, the chat's a little quiet today. I know we're just getting started. It's the morning, but that's a little quiet. All right, where are we at on likes now? Did we hit it? Almost 46. 4 more likes. We'll run a giveaway, chat. Is there any way for all giveaway winners to be tagged in Discord? I'm not sure. We just have you guys message us. We keep it easy. You just message the support team. Yo, chat, can actually, anybody that's trading futures, can you guys help me understand if I can trade silver or not? It's on COMEX, and with prop firms, I don't think I can trade it. I've been looking at silver. This instrument is crazy right now, guys. Silver has been moving like nothing I've ever seen. You got to understand. Look at this move. Okay, this move in the Asia session right here. This is a 650 tick move. If you're trading one mini contract on silver, a 600 tick move would be a $15,000 price swing. You guys realize how insane that is? Like, silver is so insanely volatile right now. It's wild. Goku's in the chat. What's good, brother? How we doing, man? Look at your approved products. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. So it's kind of weird because I I can set a limit order here. They'll let me set a limit order right here. Okay. Like if I do this, say I do a sell limit. Wait. I don't need the stop loss. Sell limit 1. I could set it here, but I can't find this contract inside of Tradeovate. SL, right? Or SI. If I try to add SI, is it SIF? Like I get this. I can't trade this. This has to be the incorrect contract. So I can't find which contract I need. Is it G? Like this looks a little better, but it still looks terrible. So I don't know which contract I can trade. Somebody help me figure this out inside Tradeovate. Like any of these contracts, you don't have anything. You don't have an actual chart that I can analyze here. Like I don't know which contract I'm trading. SILGG. Okay, SILG. So it's this? This looks crazy though. Like I would prefer, if I could use the continuous contract, I would do that, but I don't think you can get the continuous contract on Tradeovate, only through Trading View, which, okay, I could just enter my positions here directly through, but then I can't use the copy trader because I need to execute directly through the Tradeovate platform. So I guess I just can't trade it the way I want to trade it. I really don't know. H is the current month. Okay, let's try one more time. SIH. SIH 6 or 7. Maybe that'll help us. Oh, FX Golfer. FX Golfer. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. You are the man. W's for FX Golfer. He just helps me. All right. Okay, but now I got to remember that I got to do micros. So MSIH. Let's find that. Is there no micro? There has to be. That would be this then, right? Micro silver, SILH6. Oh, hell yeah. All right, we are so in. Dude, I might want to look at silver. This silver has been moving like insane. It is absolutely ridiculous. Should we do some higher time frame analysis on silver? What do you think, chat? Also, I think we hit 50 likes. So we can get ready to run a giveaway. Type 1 in the chat if you want to run a giveaway. Sir, please tell me about internet draw. I'm thinking you meant intraday drawdown or end of day drawdown. Okay. I'll give you a quick educational course on intraday drawdown versus end of day. You guys ready? For anyone that doesn't understand it. Let's say we have two accounts. We have an Apex account that has intraday trailing drawdown, and we have a Top Step account that has end of day. Okay, let's go over Apex first. Let's say that I got long silver on my Apex account right here on this candle, right? I put my stop loss here. Or the bad example. Let's do it like this. Let's say we got long right here. And our TP was here. Okay? Whatever. As the market goes into profit, let's just say the market, when it peaked here, our P&L was around $500 unrealized. We didn't take profit yet, but our unrealized P&L hit $500, right? Let's say we're trading a 50K account. And with a 50K account, you have $2,000 of drawdown, right? So the way this works, as your trade is moving in your favor and you have unrealized P&L floating, if you don't take profits and then the market goes back on you, let's say the market went up to here. Here, let's do it like this too, make it even more helpful. Okay, let's say you get long here. Market's going in your favor. going in your favor. Oh, wait, I went too long. Hold on. Let's say right here, the market was going in your favor. You were up $500 floating profit, right? And you decide, I'm going to move my stops to break even. So you reduce this and you move your stops to break even. And then a few minutes later, the market comes down and tags you out at break even. You think, okay, fine. No harm, no foul. It's a scratch trade. But the problem is with intraday trailing drawdown, if you have a $2,000 max loss limit and you have floating P&L that went up, let's say 500, and you did not take profits, and then it goes back and hits your break even, you have still lost your drawdown of $500. So instead of a $2,000 max loss limit, you now have a $1,500 max loss limit. This is why people don't like intraday trailing drawdown. The key to remember is that for scalpers, it really doesn't make a difference because you are aggressively taking profits. And the other thing I always try to remind people is you got to remember with futures prop firms, once you get through the trailing drawdown and you make your buffer, your drawdown becomes static. Okay. You making your initial buffer should not be this thing that you're like, it should be a small part of the life of your funded account. Does that make sense? Like, it's not forever. It should take a little bit of time. You make your trailing thresholds and then your drawdown becomes static as long as you were making profit on the account. So that's the other thing is like, it's not forever. It's not like you have intraday trailing drawdown forever, no matter what. It's just until you make your initial buffer, whatever your initial drawdown is. It's that simple. Now, of course, there's going to be trade-offs here. So listen, intraday trailing drawdown sucks if you're somebody that's holding trades for a long time and holding through a lot of price fluctuation. You really can't trade an intraday trailing drawdown account like that. Now, if you're somebody that is in and out more quickly, you won't have any issues. I traded my Apex accounts. I had 12 Apex accounts. We took a payout on them. You guys saw that here. I didn't think about the trailing drawdown once. It just didn't bother me at all because one, I'm not oversized. So I'm not like I'm not at risk of ruin on every trade I take. Even if it does fluctuate and hits a break-even stop for me, the P&L, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not risking like half of my account balance. You know what I'm saying? And number two, I take profits rather aggressively, so it just doesn't bother me. And again, what you're getting in a trade-off of that intraday trailing drawdown for something like Apex is the ability to trade up to 20 accounts. So the scalability, the ability to take $40,000 payouts at a clip. So that's the thing. And listen, if you really don't like it, then you just don't want to trade with a firm like Apex and you want to stick to Top One Futures or Tradeify, Top Step, My Funded Futures. There's a ton of firms that offer end of day. Most firms offer end of day. So you just stick to that. Electricate, yeah. So like if you're somebody that's not a scalper, yeah, then for you, that's not going to work. But for scalpers, they actually don't want to hold on to winners. They want to take their profits aggressively and look for another trade. So there's different styles. I'm a sniper, AKA scalper, but when a winner runs like 1120 MQ, I win 700 points, I'm holding that. Again, the other thing is like, you're not dealing with the intraday trailing drawdown forever. It's just until you make your buffer. So while you're making your buffer, you just got to take your profits aggressively. But again, yeah, if it doesn't work for you, you just go with one of the like 30 other firms that offer end of day. Zach, what's the overall analysis when NQ is above previous day's POC and ES is the opposite at the open? At the open or just in general? Like, are you saying in reference to the 80% setup? In that case, if you're talking about the 80% setup specifically, that just means that maybe you don't have the most high probability setup. If ES has an 80% setup to the upside and NQ has an 80% setup to the downside, that just means, it might be lower probability because these things are not in line with each other. There's not like a hard set answer to this. It's a lower probability idea then. And if you are going to take that trade, you want to have other confluences stacking together to help aid you in that bias. Max drawdown, can the total balance like a 50K drawdown be locked at 50K after it's kind of static? Exactly. So if you have a $2,000 max loss limit and you get your account up to 52,000, your drawdown stops trailing at that point and it's static. And then what you do is you build it up. So you can build it up to $5,000, $10,000, and you have a $10,000 static drawdown account. And people think that's unrealistic. I've done it multiple times. My dad says that's why they make Fords and Chevys. Fair enough. What is the best way to see risks at stop loss at specific price on Trade Evade? I don't know why this confuses people so much. No hate to you, but dude, literally just click on it. It's not you. People ask this all the time. They're like so stressed out from trading inside of Trade Evade. It's really like nothing. Just if you want your stop loss at $78 at 78 at 30 cents on silver right here, just set your order there. That's it. It's that simple. That's all you got to do. Mike, good morning, bro. I'm thinking about doing another creatine scoop in my espresso shot. We'll see. I was talking about it this morning. Bro, I just explained intraday drawdown to you. I literally just explained it. Were you not listening? I did that for you. Is there any way you can explain liquidity? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I could explain liquidity. I'm having a hard time understanding that. Okay, so listen, at least in the way that I use it, we keep it very simple, guys. We look at liquidity in the form of old highs and lows. Okay, so for example, let's go over an example here. Okay, let's look at this price leg up. Here, let me just get rid of that. Okay, ready? Okay, so liquidity in the form of old highs and lows. Very simply, we know that at key areas, there are stop losses. There are buy stops and sell stops resting underneath old lows and above old highs, right? Now, what we do with these is that in order for the market to gather up enough orders to make a significant move, it needs to take liquidity. So it needs to sweep people out. It needs to stop out people that are too late to the move and trying to chase it. And it's to stop out people that have their stop loss at a really key area. So for example, market goes into a range right here, right? Up and down, up and down. Now, before you actually get this breakout finally, what happens first? The market sweeps this double bottom right here. Double bottoms, double tops. These are key liquidity pools all the time. There's other key ones like simply previous day's high, previous day's low, fair value gaps, Asia session high, Asia session low, things like that. So what does the market do here in the London session? It sweeps the Asia high, or it sweeps the Asia low, excuse me. See that swing failure pattern right there? And then what does it do? It finally breaks out of the range. Now, it needed to come down and sweep liquidity before it could gather the strength to actually break out of this range, okay? And that's it in a nutshell. That's how we use liquidity. Not a big triangle chart pattern trader, but we're bouncing off a daily trend line to the upside. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. You can see it in account section of the ladder on Trade Evade as well as what Zach said. You can see the total. Yep. Just don't take 20 grams at once. Trust me, no bueno. You'll be in the bathroom all day. You're talking about the creatine? Bro, I took like half a scoop, maybe even a quarter of a scoop. Very small amount. Adam, what up, bro? Good morning. What's up, brother? How do you calculate 1% risk according to stop loss and pips and contract size? You just got to learn what the value of the instrument you're trading is in terms of ticks or points. Example, here's NQ. first off, you can go to the order panel and you can check this every time. So let's say you wanted to get long right here on NQ, right? Right. Let's say you wanted to get long right here. You wanted your stop loss right here and your TP here. Well, if this is where your entry is, you have a 230 tick move to where your stop is, 231 ticks. So if you're trading one mini contract and your stop loss is 231 ticks, you can see right there your risk is $1,155. Your TP would be up here. It would be 254 ticks. How much would that be? $1,270. Here's the thing. I just know this stuff inherently now. So I know that if I'm trading one mini and I have a 100 tick stop loss, I know that that's a $500 swing. I know if I have a take profit level that is 200 ticks away, that's a $1,000 swing with one mini. I know that if I'm trading two minis, that's a $2,000 swing. Like, you just got to get used to it. But you can always check it here in the order panel inside of TradingView. So do that. That's what I was doing when I was trying to, remember the value of the instrument I'm trading in terms of ticks to contract size. You just need to end up getting inherent to knowing. There's no you just need to know what the value of how many contracts you're going to trade relative to where your stop loss is. I trade very similar contract sizes all the time. I'm usually trading one or two minis. So I just know this. You just got to know it. If you don't have a video already on liquidity, that would be a good one to make. So I do have a video on liquidity on ASFX TV for anyone that wants to check that out. And yeah, I'll make some YouTube videos on liquidity. That's a good idea. It's something that I take for granted because I just use it. Like, I've just been using it forever that I don't even think about it. It's just there, but you're probably right. That would be good to make a video on. Erkan, good morning, brother. How we doing? Creatine helps me focus while trading. It feels like tunnel vision. Word. I can see that. Let's do this, chat. Let's get a giveaway going. I promised we would do it at 50 likes, and we hit 50 likes, so we might as well. Type 1 in the chat if we want to do a giveaway. All right. Let's do it. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. I talked about this on X. I ended up, I continued trying to trade, bro, and I hit my DLL on my Tradeify accounts. I cooked myself. The accounts were still alive, though, and I came back in the Asia session, and I made back 1,700. So we're in a good spot. Yeah, sometimes sometimes it happens. All right, let's do this giveaway. Josh is in the chat. There we go. There's the man. What's up, brother? All right, let's get ready to run this giveaway, chat. Again, healthy reminder, in order to enter our giveaways, you got to go to the pinned comment at the top of the chat and join our Discord server if you haven't yet already. That is where we run our giveaways and where you're going to get your entries. So let's go right here. Once you join, you're going to have to get verified. It takes 5 seconds. And then you just got to go over here to PFM TV, go to the stream chat channel, and let's do this. Type match to enter the giveaway. Type the word match to enter the giveaway. I'll tell you right now, for you guys, you regulars that are here and entering into the giveaways, bro, because of that 2-week break, I feel like the algorithm on YouTube is punishing us because we have a lot less people in here right now than we usually do by 8:30. So take the opportunity, exploit that, man, to win some giveaways. Join every giveaway on the next stream for the next week or two because I think, we need to get our momentum back. So you got better chances to win at the moment. All right. I'm going to let you guys get your entries in. I see them coming in right here. So good luck to everyone. We're going to take a quick coffee break. I'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes. When we come back, we will announce the winners to the giveaway. So stay tuned. And Then we'll do some more analysis, and we're going to also gear up for having Dodgy on at 9:30. So stay tuned for that. We will be right back, okay? Be right back. All right. Sorry about the wait there, but we are back. Okay. Let me get this on the other studio real quick. There we go. How we doing, chat? You guys get your entries in for the giveaway? We ready? Dodgy is friends with my friends in real life. I know people. For real? Well, yo, hit him up and ask him if he's definitely coming today. Because I've been joking about it, but I've been like, he was very like, he gave me like one-word answers, but he said he's coming. He said he's coming on. So we got him booked. But honestly, it feels like it's 50-50 right now that he's going to show up. Tradeify, at what point do you pay attention of getting payouts at the same time on all accounts? I bought at different times. Getting pushed to live, don't take a payout account, doesn't get moved to live. I'm not sure. Can you like reword that, Electricate? Can you reword that? I don't really know what you mean. All right, though. All right, let's get this giveaway going, chat. I'll copy all the names from Discord, and we'll do our thing. I think everyone had enough time to enter. All right, I'm getting the list set up now. Also, next giveaway will be when we hit 75 likes. So it'll be quick. We get hit 75 likes, we'll run another one. But okay, let's do this. Let me just get this list going. Erkan, what's your bias today, brother? Bullish or bearish? I feel like you've had a good read recently. I want to know what you think. All right. All right, that's going to be it for the entries, okay? The last entry was Mukesh. So just so you guys know, that's the last entry. And what do we want to do, duck race or pinwheel? I'm down for either. We got duck race premium now. You guys were here yesterday. We got duck race premium, so we could run it. What do we think, chat? What do we want? Kyle says, I'm getting into futures because of you, Zach. I love that, man. Let's go. I'm telling you, it's just a better market objectively. You will, once you go to futures, nobody comes back. Nobody goes back to CFDs. It's just the truth. But there's a lot of CFD traders that move to futures. It's never the other way around because it's a better market. Okay, I think we're saying spin. Spin for the first one, then duck. Okay, we could do that. We'll do both. We'll do both. Let's do it. All right, we'll do pinwheel first. Ain't no going back to CFDs. That's what I'm saying, man. Never again. Never again. All right, we're going to start with the wheel. Let's go ahead and run this on 3. 1, 2. Wrist Trade. All right, Wrist Trade, you're the first winner. Big shout out. I'm just going to find you on Discord real quick, and I'll let you guys know how to claim your account in a moment. All right, perfect. I found you. Now, if anyone's new and you don't know how to claim an account here, all you got to do when you win, you go to PFM support on X, okay? I'll link this in the chat for you guys. Very simple. Just go ahead and send them over a DM. Show them proof of your Discord handle. Give them a timestamp. That's helpful too. And they'll get you hooked up with your account within 24 hours. Stoic says, yo, Zach, YM made new all-time high yesterday. I know, bro. You called it. You called that shit. And caught the dub. Maybe NQ will follow today. Yeah, I don't know. We got to go over some... I got to do another look at the charts and decide on what my bias is. We got some time, though. We got about 30 minutes till the open. 25 minutes. But okay, let's run a duck race now. Let's run the duck race. Let me just copy this list. Oops. Oh, why am I doing that? Okay. I got to log in. We got that premium now, son. We got premium out here. Damn, up to 1,000 names. Come on. Let's go. All right, we ready? Erkan says, I'll take trades after 10 a.m. news, I think, but I like the longs up to previous day's high, I believe, for NQ. Yeah, so I was saying something similar, Erkan. I was saying, I mean, longs to take this swing high right here seems clear as day. ES especially, I mean, it just missed it. Look at these wicks. Like, you just know this is going to get taken. And then I think this, like, relative equal high, these 1 hour wicks right here, it's a pretty clear draw on liquidity to me. I don't see how we don't take those today, but we'll see. NQ is really lagging behind ES a little bit. I would say using previous day's point of control is the key. So if we break below this, I could trade for a rotation down to the value area low and even look for like those initial targets that we wanted yesterday. Previous day's low, equal lows right here, the volume imbalance, but I really can't be interested in that too much until we break below this previous day's POC. And honestly, even if you get an inverse of this 1 hour gap too, that would be fire. That you can get a clear move down to the value area low, I believe. I know, dude. There's definitely people that double up, but also you got to remember we're live on X as well. We're live on X and we're live on Instagram. So we are live on 3 different places. It's not just YouTube. We probably have like 120 concurrent viewers at the moment when you put all the people together. But there's still people. There's people creating double accounts. You know, there's not much we can do. Listen, they want accounts really bad. They're working real hard to get that free account. You agree with me on the read? Nice. Yeah. All right. Let's do this duck race. 1, 2. All right, duckies. Let's see, duckies. What you got? Oh, I fuck with the strawberry duck. That one's sick. Who's it going to be, chat? Someone make a guess. Right now, who do you think it's going to be? Ben 10? Nope. Oh. All right, shout out Ronnie. Big shout out. So, Ronnie, this is what you got to do to claim your account. It's very simple. Just go to PFM support on X, send them a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle. They'll get you hooked up within 24 hours. I just linked the link to the X account in the chat. So there you go. W's in the chat for Ronnie, gang. We got a lot more giveaways to do. That's only 2 we've given away so far of 12. So let me just find them on Discord. And I said when we hit 75 likes, we'll run another one. So I got to check. If we hit 75 likes, we'll do another one before Dodgy gets on. Hopefully, if Dodgy gets on. I don't know why I feel like he might just not show up, because just the way we spoke. It was like he was just like, yeah, sure. Yep, sounds good. You know what I mean? But I'm not even saying that in like a talking shit kind of way. I just like don't know if he's going to come or not. Which it'll be funny either way. Okay, how's this name spelt? Raani. Okay, found you. There we go. All right, so that's number 2. We got 10 accounts left to give away. Shout out to our sponsors, Blue Guardian, Aqua Futures, and Top One Futures. Every single day, Prop Firm Match TV gives away 12 accounts every single stream. No other firm that gives away that many accounts. Congrats to the real winners. Yeah, W's. Why the heck is this stream lagging for me? Chat, let me know. Are we lagging or is it just this guy? I think it's just this guy. I don't see a lag. I don't see any lag. Okay, let's see if we hit 75 likes. Because I'll run it right back. We'll do another giveaway. Smooth, yeah. All right, hell yeah. Yeah, we hit 75 likes. So let's make another list. Give anyone who might have missed that first one more chance to enter for now. We'll give away 2 more accounts. Yeah, I think it's an internet issue for you, my brother. All right. Go back to the Discord server, guys, and let's run one more. Let's get a list going. All right. Now, don't enter early. Type IFVG to enter the giveaway. Bam. Type IFVG to enter the giveaway. Shout out Inversion Fair Value Gap. Shout out Dodgy. There we go. Dope. All right. Get your entries in, guys. What time is it? 9:10 a.m. Okay, well, I'll just let it rock for now. We'll probably take a break at 9:15 so I can make a coffee and get ready for the open. Yeah, guys. So, I mean, as far as trading goes, we just got to use previous day's point of controls on line in the sand. Like, that's what I got. That's going to be our line in the sand. My fave PD array. Me too. Am I off the Nick? Nah, man, I wish. But I am doing a lot more nicotine gum than Zins, you know. I'm more of a nicotine gum guy now. It gets the job done. But yeah, this is how simple I'm keeping it. We break below the previous day's POC. I'm looking for a rotation down to the previous day's value area low, right? We break above or hold above the previous day's POC. I'm looking for previous day's high, knowing that we're delivering from a 1 hour fair value gap. That's what I'm looking at. Actually, I didn't even mark midnight open yet. Where's midnight open? That helps give us context too. Okay, we're kind of trading right around it. So we want to have an eye on that. we're in another situation where like we're so close to the open. I don't like trading the midnight retracement setup when we touched it at like 9 o'clock. Even though it's the cutoff is 9:30, I always feel a bit sketchy trying to trade the retracement if it just retraced to midnight at like 9:05, because it starts getting a bit muddy. Like, is it really 9:30 or is it 9? Maybe it's already been retraced, technically speaking. So I'm not too interested at just like trying to trade up or down to midnight. I'm thinking more, depending on your bias, you can use it as your premium and discount for the first hour of the session. Above midnight open, premium; below midnight open, discount. But we can only use it in aid with our current bias already. Fair value gap works for me. Hell yeah, it does. Same, bro. Yeah, man, I know. Dude, nicotine's hard to quit, man. It is hard to quit, especially now, dude. With the baby, it's like it's one of my only salvations. Otherwise, I'm just, I'm super busy with the baby and not sleeping. It's like trading and Nick, dude. Discount on futures only. Well, Prop Firm Match has a ton of discounts for CFD firms as well, Forex firms. But this is a futures stream. We don't really talk about Forex much. We trade the big boy market. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but you want her to smoke? No, of course not. What kind of question is that, Abby? I don't even smoke, though. I don't smoke cigs. I don't even smoke weed anymore. Zach, price tapped in a 4-hour IFBG and it's rejecting. I better stop. I know. Listen, I know. I'll get there. At least the Zins are easy to hide. You know what I mean? When she gets older. But honestly, in another 5 years, I probably will have quit. Where's this 4-hour IFBG? Let me see. Oh, okay. I see what you're looking at. You're looking at this, Adam. Yeah, that's actually a good spot. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, there's something to that. I don't know how much weight to put on it, but honestly, that's kind of valid, bro. Honestly, it's kind of valid. I think, okay, helpful context. Once again, if we can't get back above this IFBG and you break below the previous day's POC, you have the context that you also have that 4-hour inversion that is feeding the idea for the short once you have more confluence. So it's actually a good spot. I didn't even notice that one. That was a good spot, bro. Kindly go through midnight open idea again. I don't have much going on for midnight open today. Usually we try to trade the midnight retracement, right? Which is where we trade up to the midnight open or down to the midnight open. If we open above, we're trying to trade short down to midnight. If we open up below, we're trying to trade up to midnight with longs. But we're going to open up right around the midnight open. There's no relevant range, or there's not a significant enough range to try to play the retracement because we're opening up right at midnight. So there is no midnight retracement setup today. If we inverse 5-minute FVG at 6:30, I'll trade it to the equal lows at London lows. Yeah. I mean, Erkan, it's valid. It can be there. I think you could hit that. I like that a lot, man. I agree with you. You got this 5-minute Sibi right here. I mean, this could possibly just hold and bring you down there, and then market goes up. Sibi. Kids aren't dumb when they're young. They're sponges. I know. But listen, man. A man's got to have a man has his vices, you know? What are you going to do? If we trade above midnight, I'll look for longs to previous day's high. You know what's crazy? My dad and my mom both did not smoke when I was a kid, but I got into cigarettes because I was just a little degenerate. How do you draw the previous day's point of control? So we use the indicator SVP, stands for Session Volume Profile. SVP, use that indicator. shows up right here. So the red line is your previous day's point of control. I have an entire video on this on my channel, so like we don't have to go over the whole thing on stream here. I have a bunch of videos on volume profile. I would say start with this though. I go over my exact settings and how you draw everything. So this would be helpful for you. Framing the longs and the short idea. Yeah, exactly. Like we said, try to see both ends. Certain hobbies that smoking came with. Yeah, like skating. Exactly. Like skating. I couldn't avoid it. Getting long on gold. If it breaks above 4464, target POC, then London high. All right, lit. I haven't looked at gold. 4464. Where's the POC at? Mike, here, I'll look it up. Target POC. You're going to target this POC? Previous days, point of control. Just remember, there's technically not an 80% setup here, Mike, because it was touched in the Asia session. So I don't know if you're playing the 80% setup, but 4475. What POC are you looking at? You might be looking at like a more of a significant range that you pulled yourself. Oh, yo, guys, it's almost okay. We got 10 minutes. Let's do this. We're going to take a quick break. And when I get back, I will announce the winners to the giveaway. Okay, so you got a couple more minutes to get your entry in, and then we'll be right back. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back. All right, we back, chat. How we doing? All right, let's try and run this giveaway quick before the market opens up. We don't want to miss too much of the open. Who loaded up on Apex evals? Yeah, I forgot, man. I'm so bummed. I thought this sale was extended until January 11th, but I misread it. How cooked is that? I can't believe I missed it. But okay, let's run this giveaway quick. I'm gonna get these names. Just, sit tight with me real quick. Just want to get this list going. We'll run the giveaway, and then we got to get to these markets because I got a feeling we're gonna have a good open. I got a good feeling about it. Almost done here. All right. All right, I got our list. Let's just do a pinwheel for this one. Make it quick. Market opens up in 2 minutes. All right, Chad, we ready? Quick one, quick one. Here we go. Good morning, Darmesh. How you doing, brother? All right, let's run this, guys. Carpe diem. Bro's about to seize the day with a brand new funded account. Let's go. All right. Got you. Let's run one more. Let's do one more. And don't worry, guys, if you miss this opportunity, I'll still have 8 more accounts to give away throughout the stream. So stay tuned. We got a ton of giveaways, but let's do one more. Congrats to Carpe Diem. All right, Rafina. Big shout out to Rafina. Had you here. All right. Big shout out to the winners of the giveaway. Like I said, I got 8 more accounts to give away throughout the stream, so just sit tight. Make sure you are ready when we announce another one, and you can smash that button and get it going. By the way, when we hit 100 likes, we'll run another one. Where are we at on likes? When we hit 100 likes, we'll run another giveaway. So that'll give us some time. Let's get ready. Market is open. Okay. Go back to NQ. Guys, I got a weird feeling. I got a feeling Dodgy's just not going to come. I just got a feeling. Let me check my DMs again. I just don't get why, I don't know. I'll give him a chance. Let me give him a chance. It's only 9:30. He might be late. All right, selling off here at the open a little bit. You retraced up to that midnight. I really like these equal lows for London. Man, honestly, kind of want to trade that. We should probably go to MNQ. Oh, wait, no. Thank God that happened. I didn't want to trade that. 5. Okay, not yet. I do like these equal lows down at London, guys. Not going to lie. You got some SMT. Oh, wait. I got to set up the copy trader. I always forget to click on the copy trader. Ooh, that was pretty tough. Hold on. We're going to cut that one. We're going to cut that one. Give me a second. I also want to get rid of this order filled noise. Hold on. How do I do that? Preferences? There we go. I feel weird right now. I think we should just chill for a minute. We have 10 a.m. news too. I don't know. I'm liking those London session lows at the moment. But you know what? Maybe oh, damn. ES ripping lower too. I can't believe it missed these equal highs though. Like that seems sketchy. That makes me think maybe we go higher. Bearish to hell? I wish, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be bearish to hell. Thank God I cut that trade immediately. Anybody take these longs? Okay, we're ripping up to this previous day's high. Yo, why isn't this so weird? This is like this is one of the worst things when ES and NQ are completely out of sync. ES just missed these equal highs and now it's selling. NQ is ripping to the upside. That's a huge decoupling. Like that's not even like, oh, there's SMT. That's just like these markets are out of sync with each other for some reason. It's got to be one of the Mag 7 stocks is bringing NQ up. That's not when we look at SMT divergence, we want to see slight divergence. You know, you don't want to see a massive divergence like that. That just signals low probability. Ripper. Ain't no shorts here. No shorting here. How'd that poll do, actually? Let's see. 100 votes. Oh, man. 76% bullish. Look at the chat, bro. The chat has been cooking. I swear to God, we actually have good traders in our chat, which is not common, man. We have good-ass traders. All right, we're hands off at the moment. NQ coming for this high. I mean, it ain't stopping here. ES is really slowing down, though. ES is going to have to take previous day's high. It'd be pretty wild if it doesn't with all these stacked highs right here. That would just be insane. Gang, gang. Yo, I know that means Erkan's long. Erkan, did you go long, bro? What is NQ and ES? Bruh. What? NQ and ES is the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 futures contract. We're futures traders here. You're probably familiar with NAS 100 or SPX for the CFD. We don't trade CFDs. We trade futures. I know, he's from CFD. I'm just playing around. But yeah, NQ and ES. NQ is NASDAQ. ES is the S&P 500. The futures contracts. Ooh, big sell here. I really want to try this. You're going to get this inversion. Okay, I'm in. Dude, you know what's weird? This is actually not very volatile right now. Come on, give it to us. We're just looking for that wick to get taken right here. If we get back above that inversion, though, I need a cut, right? I feel like I don't know if I should like this either. Nah, I think I need to cut this, chat. If this goes against me at all past this inversion, I'm cutting it early. Yeah, no, this was looking good for a second. I didn't realize how not volatile the market is. Okay, we're down 250. We're down 250. I thought I was going to be able to capture like 25 points off a quick scalp, but this market is like weirdly not as volatile. There's a lot of room on the range to catch 25 points. I thought I could catch it like easily. I don't know. I don't like this. I think I got to just stop. I don't like this right now. Yeah, I cut it. We got 20 minutes till news. I think we maybe need to wait until news. Because this is weird price action. I like these equal lows for London session. I'm telling you, I like this. This looks like a good draw, but we might get a rip up first. Okay, here we go. You're going to take that previous day's high. So we're down slightly on top one futures, but we are up on Tradeify. These accounts are locked up for the day. So no matter what, we're going to be green on one set of accounts. I haven't even opened up the personal account today. But here's Tradeify, and we are up 1,600 on the 5 accounts, which is good after the red day. It was nice to have that. Okay, ES finally swept those highs. It's about time. NQ kind of swept previous day's high by like a tick. This isn't even previous day's high, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Asia high incoming. I'm trying to think, if we just rip up higher, what's the next draw? It's just here, right? This is the next liquidity pull to the upside. Ripping right now, guys. Really ripping hard. Feels like we were drawing to last week's high, 25,893. Yeah, previous week high. Yeah. Honestly, it feels like we're drawing here and then up to all-time highs. Remember, we have these stacked highs right here. We've been saying that this is a clear as day draw in liquidity. I think a lot of people were just waiting for a pullback, but honestly, look how bullish this looks. We're just tapping into the first fair value gap on the higher time frame and ripping back up, holding previous day's point of control. Honestly, for like an intraday swing position, longs around the previous day's point of control and this 1 hour fair value gap would have been amazing. In hindsight, of course, it makes sense, right? In hindsight, it looks great. Mike is long from 834. Ooh, kind of long in the top right there, bro. But there's a lot of momentum behind it, so I can't really hate on it. I'm a good analyst, but I'm a shitty button presser. Dude, that's the story of everyone. We're all bad button pushers most of the time and great analysts. Did you not get in at all? I thought you probably caught at least a little bit of that long. Since that IFBG is not holding, we're playing for the moon. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we could just be coming back for all-time highs soon, guys. Which ICT playlist to study POC? POC has nothing to do with ICT. It's volume profile. So I'm not like a pure ICT trader. I trade volume profile with ICT. The point of control is part of the volume profile, which is different. I have videos on my YouTube channel about it. I'll link it in the chat. Make sure to like and subscribe. Guys, I'm down to run another giveaway before 10 a.m. news hits if we can make it happen quickly enough. But what did I say? We needed 100 likes? If we can hit 100 likes before 10 a.m., I'll run the giveaway. We're at 88. We can get 12 before 10. We can run this giveaway before the news. But otherwise, once the news comes, I don't want to do it because I want to focus on the charts once the news comes. Low volume node equals fair value gap, profile crossover concept. That's very interesting. And I believe you on that. I think there's probably something to that. When it comes to my volume profile analysis, though, I don't use low volume and high volume nodes. That's the one thing I leave out of my volume profile analysis. I actually keep it really simple. Like 90% of my volume profile stuff is just previous day's profile. So previous day's value area high, low, and point of control. That's really all I use when it comes to volume profile. But I could see that. I could see that making perfect sense. PFM became a bit complicated. There's no straightforward way to customize my own comparison and filter out what I want to see. I would hit up support about that. I don't know. I think it looks good to me. Man, dude, 10 a.m. news is my least favorite of all news events because you have to wait 30 minutes for the market, past market open to find a good trade. It could be annoying. All right, we swept out some key liquidity. We swept previous day's high, guys. This is where it's like, what do you do? I don't really know what comes next here. Like, I still think you can get that London session low. I don't know if I'm being perma-bear right now. We got no inversions at the moment to play for. Like, there's really not much here. We just got to wait. But you did just sweep that previous day's high. I just feel like we have a lot of low resistance liquidity built up now to the downside. But this is hella bullish, and it could totally just rip here to this liquidity pool. I think it's a no trade right now. See what the open does for us. Is there a reason you don't change the setting on your trading view volume profile to refine the levels a little bit better? I do have different settings. My settings are customized. They're not crazy customized, but they are customized. So I have a video on this. I've already plugged it. But go to my YouTube channel. I have a video. It's called like my volume profile settings. And they are customized. They're not like crazy customized, but they are tailored a little bit. So I do have that. I don't use the stock settings exactly. Guys, I think Dodgy flaked on us, man. Why do that? Just say no thank you. Like, just say like, no, it's all good. I'm busy right now. Maybe next time. Ask me again in a few months. Play it off. Why say yes and then not show up? I had a feeling because I just got like one-word answers. But like, come on, bro. What is that? This is business. Why do people got to be flaky like that? It's just silly. It's like, I don't really give a shit, but it's just, it just rubs me the wrong way when people are flaky like that. Don't like commit to something and then just don't even show up. I know. He's in his Lambo. I know, dude. Too busy for prop firm match. It's a little childish. Maybe he shows up late and I'll take it back. If he shows up late, I'll take it back. But, I mean, come on. Like, what's good, bro? We about to have the first beef of 2026? Me versus Dodgy? Should I start a trading beef? Take the Patrick Wieland combo? You know what I mean? How does Patrick Wieland do it? I gotta study him and start a beef. He's live with his students in his Discord. Yo, if anyone is part of his Discord, guys, spam his chat and say, why aren't you on Prop for a Match TV right now? You said yes to it. Is anyone part of his Discord? Let's spam his chat. Got to get me, Josh, and Abby on the stream. I know. I'm getting all of you on. Actually, Erkan, that's a good reminder. I'll hit you up after stream. If you want to come on next week, we can do it. I'll have you on next week if you're down. Abby said she wanted to come on after her first payout, her 9K payout. She got it. But now she wants to get another one, she says, before she comes on, which that's all good with me. I said, whenever you're ready. And Josh has got to come on too. You're right. Maybe we could do a Erkan Josh Zarb stream. That could be fun. Chat, type 1 if you want to see Erkan and Josh on at the same time. That might be fun. You guys got my back? Somebody let me know. If someone has access to his Discord, go in there. Spam his chat a little bit. Don't do anything disrespectful. I don't really care that much, but just for fun. You're like, where are you at, bro? Like, what's good? Why do you got to flake on Zarb like that? Zarb's, I'm a nice guy. I'm a respectful guy. I don't think I deserve that disrespect. And I know I'm not the biggest influencer. I'm no Dodgy with 50,000 followers or whatever. But I got payouts. I got the payouts to show for it. I think I deserve a little more respect. That's all. What's his YouTube? All right, so chat really wants to see a Josh and Erkan combination stream. So we're going to run that. I'm going to hit you guys both up at the end later today after stream, and we'll talk about it. We'll try and set it up for next week. That'll be a banger. His YouTube, I think it's Dodgy's Dungeon, but he has like a Discord, a personal Discord that people pay, He's got that thing going on. Dude, we selling... kind of selling right now, gang. 9 minutes till the news. Nice job, Mike. Good trading, bro. All right, we're just waiting patiently for this news. Oh shit, what'd I do here? Guys, am I a perma bear? Why do I want to short this? I'm not going to do it before the news, but I still want to short this. Did we hit 100 likes? We're at 96. I said we'll run a giveaway when we hit 100 likes, chat. Just a healthy reminder. We're right there. No, I'm not doing it, Adam. I'm not doing anything until I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not doing anything until the news. I promise. Wait, where'd my Oh, there we go. Okay. I thought I lost the stream for a second. Because I'm an inversion king. I know, you're right. That is the one thing, right, about the inversions. Sometimes you can get caught up trying to find reversals with inversions. But really, you could just trade trend with inversions. You just need to wait for those deeper pullbacks. Sellers in this top. 7 minutes. 7 minutes till the news. Did we hit 100 likes? We could at least get the giveaway started beforehand. We need 5 more likes, chat. Another rip up. ES is a little, lagging behind a little bit, but nothing too significant. There's a bullish SMT here too now. Right here. NQ put in a higher low. ES put in a lower low. So just something to note. Just something to note. I'm late to stream today. Is guest running late or something? We got flaked on by Dodgy. We got flaked on, bro. It is what it is. Seems NQ to the moon today, not to hell. I know. And yo, the chat was 87% bullish or something on that poll. So chat was dead on about the bias today. At least so far. I don't know. I still think it could sell today, but pretty dodgy move from him. Yeah, it's a bit dodgy, right? I guess that's where he gets his name from. He's in his dungeon. He's in the Dodgy's dungeon, aka his parents' basement. I'm just kidding. I don't start beef. I got no beef with anyone. Why isn't he here? He just flaked. All right, enough talking about Dodgy. It really doesn't matter. Who cares? Okay, still ripping. 5 minutes till the news. 5 minutes. Man, I swear, I wish I had some Apex accounts to full port and try and pass. I really screwed up with that 90% off deal. I missed it. I'm waiting patiently, chat. Tell me right now, is anyone in a trade going into this news? I would only recommend holding a trade through this news if you're already well into profit, and that would have to be on longs. I would not be getting short right at the news. It's too sketchy. Unless you're just trying to full port some evals. And then I say, go straight to hell. Get it done. I missed it also. Yeah. Electrocate with short YM. Is YM being different? Is YM moving down? YM really doesn't move. Yeah, look at this. NQ's up 0.17%. YM ripping lower. YM is just its own instrument, man. It just does its own thing. You cannot use this for correlation with the other indexes. It's just there's nothing to do there. If you trade YM, and that's great. YM is perfectly fine to trade, but you can't be looking at ES and NQ to find correlations or SMTs anymore. A couple of years ago, you could use YM for bullish and bearish SMT divergence. These days, it's its own instrument. It's on its own path. Okay, 3 minutes, gang. Trendy Draco is long NQ into the news. What price? What price are you long? Yeah, sometimes they trade together, sometimes they don't. I know. That's why you can't trust it anymore. But 2 years ago, you could trust SMT with YM. Like, it was valid. It's just it does its own thing now. Sold at 49,700. Nice. Caught a nice little win there. 70 ticks. I don't know where you took TP, but it's 70 ticks down from your entry. Is it the Kraken correlation? I mean, yeah, it's not correlated. It's not correlated. Man, we still need 5 more likes. Come on, gang. Hit that. Let's hit that 100 likes so we can run a giveaway. Okay, here we go. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. I feel like I gotta mark these levels. That's too late. Let's just do it here. 20 seconds. Here we go. 7 seconds. Zach, can I buy an old camera off you? I don't have an old camera. I was just streaming from my webcam before I set up the iPhone with the fisheye lens. I don't have an old camera. Here we go. Ooh. Yo. Oh. Chat, are we going to London lows? Are we about to sell down to London lows? Or is this just a pullback to go higher? I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm being a perma bear or not. Okay, let's use this. We got the 5-minute inversion right here. If it inverses, we'll see how this 5-minute candle closes. Let's inverse that 15-minute gap. Crazy slippage on IC markets. That's why we trade futures, bro. You don't got to deal with that. Yeah, I mean, if this 15-minute inverses, yeah, then I think you sell hard. You sell down to like yesterday's low. But that'll take a little bit of time. This 5-minute inverse would be a nice aggressive short position, which I think it could play. Damn, we have so long on this candle, right? Like, you got to be patient because this could still wick through and hold up. But I got a feeling like we got these London lows here, man. Perfect double bottom, just about. All right, we're trying to be patient here, chat. We swept out an hourly swing high. The only draw on liquidity, though, intraday is here, these London lows. Like, that's really it. Equal lows here. You can make a case for these sells, man. You can. Make a cup of tea so I'm not tempted and wait for candle closure. I love that. That's what you got to do in this market. For real, for real. Can I trade gold on futures account, Zach? Yeah, of course, man. Trade GC. That's the gold contract, GC. Absolutely. You could also trade most major Forex pairs. You could trade Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD. You can trade USD Yen. Pretty much any of the major pairs that have USD, you can trade them. They have futures contracts of these. And you're getting the real market data, through a centralized exchange. I'm looking for maybe this retap into this 1 minute bearish fair value gap. If you get it, to maybe get a short, but we might just move lower. I kind of like this idea though. We tapped into that 1 minute SIBI. I don't know. Not super. I just feel like, I don't know, man. Maybe we could try a couple micros. Nothing for me yet, guys. Trying to be patient. Let's see if we inverse this 1 minute bearish gap. For longs, that's kind of a good move. It's going right through it. See? That's why we didn't get short here. Just waiting patiently. Yeah, it's not looking good. We're ripping right through that gap. We also did not inverse that 5 minute. Look at that. Right back up. Dude, we're in that territory. If you notice, we opened up and it's just been a run up. No retrace to the weekly open. This is the type of price action for me. I like more of a mean reversion. This has just been straight up with like minor pullbacks. It looks like we want these highs. It's just still so far away. To be gunning for that is a big move. All-time high is the target for the week. I think you guys may be right. What's ES looking like? Damn, ES is really kind of lagging behind NQ here. It's also hovering around the previous day's point of control on ES. Let's just keep this gap here because this got inversed, right? So now I think we just chill and see. If you get back below it, maybe there's shorts, but if you just hold, can go higher for this high. Honestly, a long scalp could be something like this. Off that inversion, take out this high. Weekly gap still unfilled, only on a Wednesday. I don't like such weekly profiles. Exactly. You just worded it better than me, Sen. That's exactly what I was trying to say. That's exactly right. I feel like you're going to get this. ES is lagging, though, man. ES is lagging hard, and it's back below its point of control. I'm not a fan of this price action. 2 days in a row, not a fan. Yeah, this week has been kind of weird. Monday was nice. Monday was some clean PA, but since then, it's been weird. And Monday was not good at the open. It was good in the PM session. It cleaned up in PM session, but morning session was trash. ES looks like it wants the lows, man. SPA funky. Funky, man. This is just a lot of waiting for something. I'm just flipping back and forth. ES looks like it wants to take lows. NQ is up at the highs. Totally decorrelated. Long at previous day's high. Stops are at 15-minute liquidity wick. Nice. I like it, Erkan, especially if your target is like 880s. Like nice, clear base hit target. I like it a lot. Let's see, maybe we can get a move right here. think I'm going to miss it. Yeah, we're going to miss it. Look for a scalp up to the high. Would have liked the deeper pullback, though. Something like this. I think we missed it, though. Yeah, we missed it. Nice break and retest of that inversion. Chat, 99 likes. We need one more and we'll run a giveaway. Just FYI. We're going to focus on charts, but just letting you know, we will get that going when we hit 100. I just feel weird about longing NQ when ES is at the lows like this. This PA is weird. Nice little gold short scalp, 54 TP. Nice, dude. Yeah, I got nothing here. This 5 minute looks like trash. It looks like it wants to take those wicks, but ES is just down at the lows. ES is ripping lower. This ain't the market. This ain't the one. I know so many people yesterday that were red, bro. Like, I was not the only guy who was red yesterday. I know I saw a lot of really good traders that ended up closing red for the day. Because the price action has just been weird. It's been off. Yeah, this ain't it. This PA ain't it. Zachary, there's 4 hour fair value gap on ES. I see it's coming to fill. Let's see. ES is just ripping lower. Well, this has already been mitigated, though, because it filled here, but it looks like maybe it wants to get the whole fill. Could be. NQ coming lower right now. Now, is that just a deeper pullback to stop early shorts out one more time and rip it up to that high? I really don't know. I do not feel good about this price action. Here's the thing. If you wanted to get short NQ, it's not the instrument to short. The instrument to short is ES because it has the follow through. If ES pulls back up at all, NQ is going to rip up to that high. So if you are short biased, you actually want to be shorting ES. It's safer. This is a pretty gross open, man. I got to say. Do not feel bad if you have not taken a trade in this. You should be proud of yourself. I mean, NQ swept an hourly swing high, We have liquidity to the downside. Yeah, it's fighting trends, but we're going to come for this low, 812. By the way this is looking, I feel like we should get 812. What do you think? 812 incoming? Like, bro, if this doesn't take 812, that's just ridiculous. That's my thought process here now. If it doesn't take 812, this market is cooked. Erkan, you're out. You were long, right? Did you take a full stop? Yesterday's London session was clean, hit my daily profit target during London. That's funny because I hit my daily profit target for Tradeify in the overnight session. I had a cleaner move in overnight than here. I don't see anything I like here. Giveaway. Did we hit 100 likes? I'm sure we did by now, right? Let's see. $104. All right, let's do this while we wait for this price action to clean up. Go to the Prop Firm Match Discord channel, gang. All right, that's where we run our Discord. That's where we run our giveaways inside the Discord server. As I'm sure most of you know. So go here. And this is what we're going to do because we got flaked on by Dodgy. Type flake to enter the giveaway. Go ahead. Type the word flake underneath my name to enter into the giveaway. Hey, we know how to have fun, bro. Take it on the chin. And for now, let's just focus on this price action, though, while let you guys get those entries in. I mean, come on, at least take 812 NQ so I could feel like I have a good read on this price because I want to see it take 812. Like that would make more sense to me. And then if it goes higher, fine. But I feel like 812 is necessary. Like why reward people that got long and have their stop right here? You know what I mean? Like just stop them out. And then move on and continue trend if you want to continue trend. Wow. Dude, this PA sucks. What do you think, guys? What comes first, 812 or 880? Type it in the chat. 880 or 812? What's coming first? It's looking like 812 now. I mean, it's looking like 880. Dude, this PA is really horrendous. ES is so much more bearish than NQ. It's like crazy. But ES could stop here. Like I said, if ES wants to sweep a low and now move higher, you got a huge bullish SMT. It could just take this low. It doesn't have to take London session low necessarily. If ES starts to really rip up, NQ is going to move quick. Okay, but if you are short NQ or something, you really want to see ES follow so it can keep dragging NQ lower. Because if ES even gets the slightest pop, NQ is going to make a new high. That's the situation we're in right now. I hate this market. Yeah, I do too. I actually hate this market this week. This market has been horrendous this week. You know what? It makes perfect sense. First week of January, they're just going to make it as confusing as possible. Everyone's all excited. It's the new year. Everyone has all these like silly resolutions for their trading. They're like, market makers, let's make it as difficult as possible for people to want to follow their rules. Just to really give them a reality check on their silly resolutions. That's what's going on right now. I remember last year too, January was actually kind of weird. I guess you could probably like come up with reasons saying big market makers, hedge funds are repositioning for the new year, and coming up with their investments or whatever, what they're going to short, what they're going to long, and that can affect the market in ways that are, make price action a little funky. Everyone's saying 880 for the most part. I mean, I don't blame you for thinking that. I wanted 812, but it's looking like 880. There's a major liquidity issue. Well, yeah, I do think that, hedge funds and market makers are repositioning themselves for the new year, and it's causing confusion in the markets. I do think that that's a thing. Here comes NQ. 880. Dude, this is so bad. Oh my God. Dude, if it sells again down to 812, nah. This market is really trash. This market is trash, guys. Makes you think it's going to go to 812 or 880, rips right back below. This market is absolute trash. I hate this market. All right, I'm trying to short here. Five micros. See if it fills. Nah, I gotta cut. What am I doing? I gotta stop, chat. This market's gross. I'm not touching this. I cut it for a quick paper cut. I'm not touching this market right now. I can't do anything here. There's nothing to do here. I'm not trading this right now. Is it NFP week? We got NFP this week? Unemployment on Thursday. Yeah. Dude, what? Like this, you can't trade this. You can't trade this. 10-minute break. Go get a coffee and a lip pillow. You're right. Let's run our giveaway. Let's wait for this market to shake out a little bit. Let's run this giveaway. I'm going to get your guys' entries in right now because I don't want to trade this crap. I'm copying your entries right now, chat. I want nothing to do with this. All right, stay tuned. I'm getting this giveaway list right now, okay? We got a lot of accounts to give away still for the day. There you go. 880's coming. They just decided to make it the most confusing as possible, though. All right. I got all the entries. Big pinky finger is the last entry. Just FYI, anyone below him will not be entered into this one, just so everyone knows. Code word was Flake. Shout out Dodgy. Let's get this list. Oops. All right, chat. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick 2-minute coffee break. When we come back, we will announce the winners to the next giveaway. We'll give away 2 more accounts, and then stay tuned because I'm going to run at least like 2 or 3 more giveaways throughout the stream. So don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll announce the winners. We'll spin the wheel. We'll do a duck race, and then maybe this market will clean up and we can find a trade. But we got to be patient right here. So stay tuned, and we will be right back. All right, chat. Quick break. Like I said, quick break. We are back. NQ took that 880 level, so it did its job eventually. But man, did it make it confusing. Oops. Yeah, man, I'm not liking this. That sucks. Like, Erkan, you had a good read on the market. You wanted to see 880. It made sense, but it had to stop you out, like, because it's just being difficult. You can't even hate on your trade. Your trade was good. It's just difficult market here. Just wants to go up. I hate all-time high trading, and it looks like we're going back up to all-time highs this week. Worst price action to trade. Josh is down 1,100. Thanks for the transparency, bro. Yeah, this is weird market, man. I can't even tell you. So, like, I posted the red day that I had on X, and a bunch of people commented on the post saying that they were also red. But people also DM'd me saying they were red. Like, some of my favorite people too, like Amos from Tradeify. Shout out Amos. He was red yesterday. A bunch of people I know were red yesterday. It was just tough. And today is also tough. Unless you're one of those people that just loves getting long and you just get long on any pullback, those types of traders, they thrive in this price action. The problem is most of the time that price action, that's not the common price action. More times than not, the market does mean revert and you get more of a rangy move. But listen, when the market does go like this, relatively one directional, those traders print, you know what I mean? 5 accounts. Josh, is 1,100 a big loss day for you, or is that is that contained? I want to get some context on like how serious is that for you? If it's 50K accounts, it's probably your daily loss limit, which is a bummer. But it happened to me yesterday, man. You'll bounce back from it. You will. Contains. Love it. That's all that matters. Dharmesh, I'm just going to add you right here, buddy. All right, let's do this. Let's run this giveaway quick and we'll get back to the charts. Yesterday was 3 wins, 1 loss. Today was 1 win. Yeah. What happened to my music? All right, we want to run this giveaway, chat? We got our list ready. Type Dodgy to dodge the next giveaway. Oh, man. I get so tempted to start a beef, but I don't know. Like, I'm not going to start a beef. All right, let's run this giveaway on 3. 1, 2. All right, Tajul. Shout out, Tajul. You're the first winner. Let's find your name on Discord real quick. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's do one more. Dodgy is the dude who posts charts with nice drawings and calls trading easy. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Mona. Let's go, Mona. Big shout out. Let's find your name on Discord. We can do a duck race next. I can give away one more account right now, honestly. We'll see. Let me see. All right. I found you, Mona. Shout out to Mona, guys. You want an account? Shout out to our sponsors, Blue Guardian, Top One Futures, and Aqua Futures. This would not be possible without them. Give away 12 accounts a day. No one else is doing it. Also, quick reminder, if you guys don't know how to claim your accounts, you go to PFM support on X, okay, right here. Let me drop the link in the chat for you. Just send them over a DM. Show them proof of your Discord channel, of your Discord name. Send them a timestamp too if you can. That helps out a lot. Zach, we need MFF ASAP. My Funded Futures. You know what? Let me try and hit them up and see what's up. Maybe they might be down. I'll try and hit them up personally. Let's see. We got 101 people watching right now. Let's redo this list then, guys, because I see some people say their name wasn't on there. Let's do a quick redo. Let's do a new list. So go back to the stream chat inside of Discord, and we'll run another giveaway with a new list because I want to make sure everyone gets involved. So hold up. Type Dodgy to enter the giveaway. Type Dodgy to enter the giveaway, chat. All right. We'll give you guys some time on that. Oh my God. What did we just miss? What just happened? Bro, I'm telling you, this wants to sell to London lows. This market's going to sell to London lows, man. I'm telling you guys. This market's going to sell to London lows. Why do I feel so strongly about this? I really feel like it needs to sell to London lows. If this move gets erased immediately, I am not trading the rest of the day. Like, we cannot trade the rest of the day if this market goes right back up to the highs after that sell-off. Dude, is this market going to go right back up to the highs? Is it really? I just refuse to believe it. Oh my God, it's going right back up to the highs. This market playing games. This market is playing games, yo. You got this massive 1 minute gap. This is some crazy price action. This is really bad. You got to see ES actually significantly hold below its previous day's POC. Like, it's trying to. It's been trying to. It's just not sticking. I really don't know what to do here, Chad. Like, I really don't think I have a trade for us today. Like, I'm tempted to short this, but it's just so sketchy. And I've already taken 2 paper cuts. This week ain't it. This week is about survival, man. I can just tell. How many moves down to here? You got, okay. Got some room down here if it's going to hit, but I just don't trust this. Massive bearish SMT. You got to sweep. There was news right now. China tell tech companies to halt NVIDIA chip orders. No way. I mean, that sounds serious. It's not going to bring NQ down. Is it going to bring NQ down to the new week opening gap? Come on, NQ, drop. Do nothing is an option. Yep, it is. It is, and that is my option right now. Call it a day, Zach. No trades. I mean, yeah, it looks like that's what's happening. But I'm on stream till 11:30, 11:45. So we're going to talk markets. We're still going to talk and chill. This is like price action I wouldn't even want to waste evals on. Like I wouldn't even want to trade evaluations. You're just burning bread. Zach is calling it. If it does go to new week opening gap, we will clip that for sure. No way. Market stopped out ICT? No way. He posted about it? No way. Look at that. Just coming right back up. I got to see if this is real. ICT actually admitted to taking a stop out. That's so not like him. I mean, he's doing his little commentary. Not the most beautiful price action today. I'll like that. I agree. Life full of color is short here. What's your price? I don't like hate it, man. I don't hate it, but it just feels so unpredictable. They're really just trying to shake everyone out here. He posted execution videos, probably further down. I can't look at that dude's timeline. He posts way too much. This is so bad. There is no money to make here. There is no money to make here. Yeah, we got nothing. We're just gonna have to run this giveaway in a minute. I need to get a P&L check in the chat. Hold up. Let's get a P&L check. I'm gonna make a poll. Remember, it's anonymous, so just be honest. If you're red, just type it in the poll. It's totally anonymous. I need to get a P&L check here and see what's up. Abby, negative 1,500 on 5 accounts. Yeah, I mean, I feel you. This is impossible to trade. This is impossible to trade. Oh, not from today? You're up 60 on the day? How'd you make money today? Only one bear bars between multiple bull bars. I'd wait for it to take down and trade range and buy. Just gonna rip back up. This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting, dude. All right, it's gonna take the high again. It's not gonna stop here. If it does that, I mean, maybe it will because that's how like ridiculous this is. Up to the highs, chat. I'm like, this is just ridiculous. POC, yeah, Abby, the POC's down there, but remember, I feel like you confuse this sometimes. If the POC is touched in the overnight session, it still counts. So the market doesn't need to retrace to this anymore. There's no 80% setup here. The 80% setup is only if it has not been touched at all. If it's touched in London or Asia, it still counts, and there's no 80% setup. So I'm not too concerned that the POC is down there. Look at this. Ercon's long again, but it's tilty. Filthy longs we got here. Truly disgusting longs. Disgusting. I'm cheering for you too, brother. Ercon, I hope you cash, bro. I think you're gonna cash. I think you're gonna cash. I can't believe I've like not even taken a like I took 2 paper cuts, but I've not taken a real trade yet because there's nothing here. Is it going to sell again? Oh man, really awful price action, guys. Really awful. Long on the first presented fair value gap would have worked. First presented inversion? Well, in regards to midnight, I don't know. All right, let's all just give Ercon an applause and let's hope he wins his trade. This is me on the inside right now. If this sweeps this high and goes lower again, it would just be so funny. Oh yeah, let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Let's take our mind off these charts. For real. I'm gonna take Abby's advice. I'm gonna pop a lip. I'm mostly on the nicotine now, but dude, I'm stressed. All right, let's do this giveaway chat. We're gonna come up and take this 930 level probably. Okay, get the names. Give me a few minutes, guys. Bear with me. I'll get the list going. All right. Cal State is the end of the list here. Just so everyone knows. DODJY. It's only taking 97 names. I feel like there's got to be more here. All right, let's run a duck race. I think I fixed it. We got that premium duck race, chat. Oh, wait. Oops. Premium duck race. Let's go. All right, we ready? How many accounts do I have to give away left? I still have a few. Done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still got 6 more accounts to give away. So let's really run this up. Let's go. 1, 2. Erkan, you're out break even for the day after that win. Let's go. Nice job, man. W's in the chat for Erkan. Bro stuck to his bias and caught the win, even after a loss. Didn't get phased. I don't like those sound effects. Hey, you don't like my sound effects, Abby? What's good? Which ones don't you like? What's the problem with my sound effects? I keep trying to short these highs and I'm getting wrecked. Yeah, Kenny. I mean, this is brutal. I understand the impulse. All right, Fabio, you are the winner. Let's go. Let me find you here. All right, got you. Let's run another one. I got mad accounts to give away right now. Shout out to Fabio. If you're new, you don't know how to claim your account. It's very simple. You're going to go to PFM support on X, send them a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, send them a timestamp of when you won, and they'll get you hooked up within 24 hours. There's the link in the chat. Make it easy for you. Dude, I totally understand the impulse, Kenny, to keep trying to short these highs. Like, I get it, but it's not the move right now. There's massive SMT. Like, there's a huge SMT divergence. Like, I understand the idea to want to short with that SMT. You have relative equal lows. You got those London session lows. Like, I get it, man. I do. All right, let's do another. Let's do another one. 1, 2. By the way, chat, I still got mad accounts to give away. So let's hit 120 likes, 125 likes, and we'll give away the rest of the accounts after this. 125 likes. Can we do it? But is it a real SMT or just a sick sister? What's a sick sister? I don't know what that is, but you're right. It's like a failure SMT. It's just not working. It's free to like and subscribe. Yeah, that was a close one. That was a close one. Shout out RC. Account sizes, they're usually 25Ks, I believe. RC. Beautiful. I got you on Discord. Bam. By the way, guys, if you don't win an account, always remember you can go over to propformatch.com to get your best discounts in the industry. You will not find higher discounts without code match. Code match, 50% off my funded futures right now, 40% off top one futures. You could trade up to, I wonder if they're still running the 10 account special for straight to funded. Someone let me know if that's still going on, but that's like a fire deal. Tradeify, 30% off code match. Apex, I would wait. I would wait until Apex runs another 70 or 80% deal. Right now, it's 50% off with code match. But yeah, always take a look here. Make sure you're getting the best discount possible before you go buying your accounts. Healthy reminder. Congratulations to the winner, though. Shout out RC. Smooth operator. Yeah, we're going to run another one. I'll do another list soon, so you'll have another chance to get in. I have how many more accounts to give away? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still got 4 accounts to give away. So let's run one more right now. Should we? One more? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. One more. 1, 2. Once again, I gotta just keep saying this. There's no other trading live stream that gives away nearly as many accounts as we do every single day. We are here, for anyone that's new, we are here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. We give away 12 accounts a day. Shout out to our sponsors, Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, Aqua Futures. Big shout out to them. It wouldn't be possible without that. And listen, if you're new to the stream, you're seeing us, it's a pretty crap day. This is just the beginning of the year price action. It'll clean up. I promise you. It'll clean up. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Stoic Troglodyte. Stoic Troglodyte. That's a familiar name. I think you've won an account last week or something. Or, earlier. No, we don't do CFD account giveaways. This is a future stream primarily. We trade futures on this stream. Okay, I got you. Stoic Troglodyte. What is troglodyte? What does that mean? I've never heard that word in my life. Shout out to the winners. Again, guys, to claim your account, go here to PFM Support on X. Send them a DM. Show them proof of your Discord handle. Give them a timestamp if possible. It'll make it easier for them to find you. They'll get you hooked up within 24 hours. Big shout out to the winners. And stay tuned. I still have 3 accounts left to give away before we end the stream. So just stay tuned. We'll do it really soon, and we'll make a new list very, very soon, in a minute or two. Fresh quarter zip, man. Is this quarter? I don't think this is a quarter zip. There's no zipper here. This is just, what do you call these? I don't know. Just a collared shirt. We're going to do a new list. Don't worry, guys. Just have some patience. You the man, Zach. I try, brother. I try. It's ripping, guys. Ripping. What did I say? 125 likes? Can we get 125? We'll do the rest of the giveaways. We need like 9 more. We got that. We got that. Come on. Yeah, if you're watching on X, you have to go into the Discord. So to enter into our giveaways, you have to join the Prop Firm Match Discord channel. To get there, you got to go to the YouTube stream to click the Discord invite link. But once you're in there, if you want to watch on X, that's fine because we run our giveaways inside the Discord, not on YouTube. A troglodyte is a person who lives in a cave, especially in prehistoric times, or a stupid person with old-fashioned views. Interesting. Hold on. Yeah, a cave dweller. So the winner was a stoic cave dweller. They're resistant to modern ideas. Huh. Can I post winner's name in Discord? I don't see the point. I feel like I live in a cave. Kind of feel like I'm in a cave when I'm here on stream in my little office. Yep, 6 more likes, we'll run the giveaway. Dude, I can't believe we just retraced that whole move. Damn. Okay, I mean, why do we stop now? We're not going to... I don't want to speak in absolutes, but it's like, why would we stop until we hit 935 now? Like, what's the point of stopping? Look at this. It's price action, man. Look at silver. Silver down 5%. Maybe we should have traded silver today, guys. If you caught this move, wait, hold on. Let's go to the 5-minute. Let's say you caught this short right here. This is some context. Okay, so New York session started. Oh, not much has happened here, but let's say you caught this short right here on silver, right? Swept that high. I don't know. Let's just make an example. You took a short here, closed at the low, right? That's a 140 tick move. I just learned this. The tick value on 1 mini with silver is insane. You got to trade micros to stay alive if you're trading prop, but 140 ticks on silver with one contract is a $3,500 price swing. It's absolutely nuts. ES has not taken its high yet. Its high a day. NQ is way past its high a day. Pretty wild. Traded my P&L today, L, even though break even. Yeah, I get it, man. That's what I did it yesterday, bro. I did it yesterday. This price action is not favorable. It's not that. It's a really, really difficult price action. It really is. It's rough. It's rough out here. Did the guest that was supposed to be on even message you to let you know he wouldn't be coming on? Nope. Totally flakes, bro. Crazy. I just it's just so disrespectful, bro. Like, why do people this is business? You know what I mean? That's how you do business? It's just ridiculous. It's really juvenile and immature. I'm not going to say too much and be super disrespectful, but that's just mad juvenile. I mean, he made $63. You're only down $14.96. Let's go. Base hits. Base hits. I'm just taking solace in the fact that I am up on my Tradeify accounts. We're up on Tradeify after the red day. But I'm still red for the week. We might be red this week, guys. It might be a red week. We are up. What are we up on Tradeify? 1,600 times 5 accounts. So we did that at least, and we locked those accounts up, thankfully. Long in London, 743, played it poorly. Damn. Positive thing about this price action is that you can train your discipline by just watching without taking trades. Yeah, straight up. Do I use web app? Yeah, I just go on tradeivate.com. Yeah. I keep it pretty simple. Damn. Alondra's trading is up 6.8K. Banger. I mean, if you were long biased today, damn, you're cooking. In profit, 1.5% today. Funding pips, news rule breach. That's why I don't mess with the CFDs, guys. That's why I don't do it. I don't want to deal with all that stuff. All right, we did hit 125 likes, so let's get this giveaway going, gang. All right. I think I may just log out of top 1 features. I don't even want to be tempted here. I don't even want to be tempted. All right, let's do this. Go to the Discord. Go to Prop for Match Discord. Go to the stream chat. And what should the code word be? What should we make the code word today? Here, I got it. Type patience. Type the word patience underneath my name to enter the giveaway, because today we needed a hell of a lot of patience. We really did. All right, I'll give you guys a few minutes to get your entries in. I see them coming in. Oh, yeah, I want to see. Okay, so we got 83 votes on this P&L check. What do we got right now? 65% red. Yo, you know what's crazy about this? I've noticed this with P&L checks. A lot of people, when they're red, they're not going to say it, even though it's anonymous. So the fact that 65% of the chat is red, you got to double that and assume that there's a ton of people that are red that just didn't bother clicking the poll. is people usually when they're green, they're happy to click the green poll. You know what I'm saying? And then when they're red, some people will click it. Other people just don't care. They're not even thinking about it. It means a lot of people are probably red. Nice job, trader guys. You're close to payout. You got this, bro. Just stay patient. Don't force it here. Generally, just trade if I wait to kick you to live after 5 payouts. I think, yeah, dude. Listen, over the summer, I took 6 payouts on the same set of accounts. They did not put me live. So it's really still discretionary, but they put that in their FAQs, I think, to just, so that people, if they do get moved to live, they have clear guidelines. But I didn't get moved to live, and I took 6 payouts with them on the same set of accounts. 99% red and the 1% is Urcon. Well, Urcon's break even today. He's not even green. I think Abby's the only one. Abby and Melandra's trading. Melandra's trading is up 6K. Abby's up $68, which is a W in my opinion. Goes back to my question of buying 2 more accounts. What's the question, Electricate? I don't understand. Also, it's 5 payouts. It's not like if you're copy trading, they don't mean 5 payouts. If you're copy trading 5 accounts, it would be 5 sets of payouts on those accounts. It's not 5 accounts and you get a payout that you copy traded and then they're moving you live. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think buy 2 more accounts if you want to scale up. You got no issues. I just promoted your stream on Lumi Traders channel. Hey, thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Much love. I really appreciate that. 62 times 5, though. There we go. $310. Yo, Urcon, that is hilarious, bro. You're right. The majority of you guys were bullish biased today, and majority of the chat is red. That's how difficult this price action was. That's crazy. Yeah, you got no issues, Electricate. Get those accounts. Scale up. Code match, baby. This is actually hilarious, though. This is really hilarious. Yeah, guys, and if you're like Electricate, you're trying to get hooked up, trying to scale up, remember, code match gets you the best discounts possible. Tradeify is doing 30% off right now with code match. Top 1 futures 40% off. You got a ton of good options here. I said bullish too, and I'm green. There we go. Yeah, no, it's hilarious. That is hilarious that everyone had the right bias and everyone's red. That is mad funny. This market ain't stopping here, man. There's like absolutely no reason for this market to not hit that 940 level. Today is so cooked. Trading isn't easy, even if you're on the right side of the market. You're 100% right. 100% right. Punjabi's buying more accounts from Blue Guardian. Yeah, Blue Guardian has a really good deal still. I think it's 60% off. 60% off a code match on Blue Guardian. If you're looking for a value deal, 100%. Yeah, Blue Guardian is solid. Any firm that's listed on Prop Firm Match is going to be a solid firm for me. And take, for example, Funding Ticks. Funding Ticks was listed on Prop Firm Match. Then they started having issues and they got delisted. Okay, and that's no shade to them, but Prop Firm Match has integrity. They're not going to keep a firm on there if they prove to not be reliable anymore. So Stoic says YM is tanking, made all-time high yesterday and again today, and then sell off. Yeah. What up, Stoic? Good morning, bro. I got funded, but I'm in drawdown, so I better buy new because I don't want to stop trading. And that is the struggle of every trader. All right, should we get these names going? Get this list going, chat? Oh, man. There's still this SMT. This SMT just totally failed today. SMT means nothing today, chat. Honestly, I don't know too much about crypto prop firms, but I've heard Breakout's pretty good. All right, let's get this giveaway going. I'm going to copy names, guys. So let's get ready. I got to eat some lunch. I'm starving, chat. I don't think I ate enough today in the morning. Maybe that's why I can't find any trades. Just remember, guys, when the market is this unpredictable and it's this difficult to trade, it can't be like that forever. What's going to come next is when the market becomes really clear and you feel like you can do everything right. It goes in cycles. And that has to do with the price action. And sometimes it has to do with your mentality and whatever's going on in your personal life, or just, if you're locked in or not. So if you're not trading well right now, just remember it's the first week of the year. It's going to clean up. And you're going to get back to taking dubs. We're going to get back to being green. And we just got to make sure that we're still solvent enough to do that. That's the game we play here. Trading is about staying alive, okay, before profiting. You got to stay alive. Okay, I think we got this list going. Need to take off my head. Okay, so code word was patience. Let me get this list formulated. Okay. Let's start with the pinwheel. All right. 1, 2. Trading to million. All right. Shout out to the first winner. Let me find you on Discord. Got you. Cool. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got 2 more accounts to give away. This is the last list, so we're going to keep this list, but let's wait a minute and we'll do a duck race for the rest. China said something about halting NVIDIA production. Yeah, apparently there was some news. That's what caused this sell-off right here, but it was short-lived. We immediately retraced it. Immediately. So, this market cannot be kept down right now. It doesn't want to go down. It doesn't matter what the news says. This is why I don't pay attention to fundamental news as an intraday trader. It means nothing to me. You could get bearish news, the market sells off for a second, and then it retraces and vice versa. So this is why I do not pay attention to fundamentals with my day trading. There's just no reason to. There's really not. All right, chat. Yeah, it's definitely no more trades. Looking at this 5-minute gap. You could actually come down to maybe one of these unmitigated gaps down here. But you can't anticipate that because we're so close to this draw in liquidity. It's more likely the market takes this liquidity first, but you could come down to one of these unmitigated gaps down here. Maybe this 5-minute makes the most sense. It's pretty far down though, relative to where we are. Could get the sell-off to the unmitigated gap, but you can't be shorting this. We gave a short. We took a couple short attempts that were fair attempts. If they don't work twice in a row, you got to just maybe, say, okay, I'm probably wrong here. Ooh. Okay, a little sell-off there. Okay, you might be coming for that 5-minute gap, that open gap. Yeah, there's just not a good read here. Bro, based on your payouts last year, how much were you spending on average per month on accounts? All of X just blasting payouts makes me think I'm the only losing trader on X. You're definitely not the only losing trader on X. So it kind of changed. In the beginning of the year, I was spending way less because I wasn't taking payouts the way I was towards the middle half of the year. So the beginning of the year, I was trading 1 to 2 accounts and trying to copy trade them and not doing much more than that. So my costs were lower because my payouts were smaller and less frequent. I started off the year in a pretty, it was just rough. I went 2 or 3 months. I went 2 months without a payout the first 2 months of the year. So also I'm thinking about that now for January. My first 2 months of the year were bad for me. So we could go through that again this year. But once I started getting payouts consistently, I started rolling some of that profit into more accounts to the point that now I am always trying to trade max allocation or a minimum of 5 accounts at a time. But for the last few months, I took, in the last 2 months, I've taken $26K in payouts, right? We took 2 $10,000 payouts with Tradeify and the $6,000 payout with Apex. And I spent about $4,000. So it's a $20K net profit for the last 2 months. And that's pretty good for prop firms. That's the ROI that you can expect. You get high ROI, high risk reward, right? Or low risk, high reward. But there's a lot of people, that are more break even. They get payouts, but they're break even traders. That's also not a terrible thing. at least they're getting there. I get people like to flex the payouts and you don't really know what they spent. It's fair. But you guys have seen me with Prop for a Match. I've been on this on stream. Like we've taken 26K since we started Prop for a Match TV. And you guys always see my balances. So you've seen the accounts I'm trading. You know, I'm not one of those streamers that hides their account balance. So you don't know if they blew their other account the day before or what the deal is. I'm always updating you guys on where I'm at with my accounts. All right. It's 11:23. I guess we could get a duck race going. But yeah, being on X, man, I understand. Like everybody just flexes the good times and the wins. And if you're not trading well, it can be really disheartening and can make you feel like you're the only person who's not making money trading. And it couldn't be further from the truth. I remember having these feelings myself, like to the point that, you know, I started thinking like maybe X is not a healthy place to be right now if I'm not profitable, because that's just the reality, bro. It's just like anything else in social media. On Instagram, people are going to show the good parts of their life on social media. They're not going to be flexing all the bad parts. It's just a reality of life. Like it's what people do on social media. They're not as excited to flex, or they're not as excited to admit, you know, when they're struggling. It's just life. I try my best to be transparent. I mean, literally yesterday, here it is. I hit my daily loss limit on my Tradeify accounts. I posted about it because why not? Who cares? A lot of people, if they're trying to be streamers or they're trying to, like, I don't know, sell a course or something, they don't want to flex or not flex. They don't want to admit when they've blown accounts or taking losses because they're trying to sell a product to you. But not just that, it's that they're not actually profitable. So they don't want to admit when they fail because they're not even profitable. But for me, I'm more okay with admitting when I blow accounts or when I fail because I am profitable and you guys also see the wins. So it's easier for me to admit when I blew accounts. Does that make sense? Whereas it's not as easy to admit when you're blowing accounts if you don't even have payouts to go with that. So it's easier for me to say, like, yeah, I had a red day. I don't really care. It is what it is. W prop for a match. Facts, dude. That's the process, brother. Yep. X is a propaganda mill. Damn, NQ is okay, we got that unmitigated 5-minute gap sell right here. That's why we love you. You're transparent like water. I try, man. I try. Listen, I'm not perfect, but I try. All right. I think we could do these last two giveaways and maybe call it a day. Been a pretty rough day in the markets. I mean, just gross. I'm going to end this poll. 62% red, 38% green, about 100 votes. And like I said, I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of people that are red and just didn't participate in the poll. So it's probably like 80-20. All right, let's do this. I'm going to copy this list. We're using the same list. So we get all these names and we'll go to the duck race. We ready, chat? Do we want to run it? Man, I really like. Chat, what do you think? Do you think if we inverse this 5-minute, do you think we just go to lows and have a sell-off day? That would be the best way to like top off the most difficult price action so far for the year, would be if we inverse this 5-minute and then rip down to these lows before sweeping this liquidity. Oh, there's an SMT here. ES took those equal highs, guys, and NQ did not. There's actually an SMT right here. Yo, honestly, we might sell. We might sell, guys. This might sell off. I don't want to get into a trade with like 5 minutes with, at the end of the stream, but I'm starting to think you might get the sell here. I think if you guys are like, I think you got to wait for this inverse. You don't want to actually get confident in a sell until you inverse this 5 minute. There'll be an opportunity because if the draw and liquidity is going to become these equal lows, you're going to have a lot of range to capture. So you don't need to get in right at the top. And if this fair value gap doesn't inverse and it just holds as support, then you did the right thing by not taking the short. So I would be patient here. No way. We're not doing a 5 minute race. That's crazy, bro. Abby short from 900. Okay. Be careful around this bullish fair value gap. That's all I got to say. If the market's going to keep going up, this fair value gap needs to hold. So you got to be careful around here because that fair value gap can hold and just go right up to the highs, which it looks like it might do. Yep. Yeah, we're going to go back up to highs. I'm telling you, chat, you're going right back up to the highs now. Ping-ponging between this fair value gap and this one. See whichever one happens first. Oh, you got out with some profit. Nice job, Abby. Let's go. Shout out, Abby. Yeah, okay, we'll do the duck race. Let's do the duck race. I'm procrastinating. All right, ready, chat? 1, 2. Good job getting out with some profit there, Abby, because this market looks like it wants to go right back up. All right, 15 seconds. Five seconds. What's it going to be? All right. Shout out Legends. Shout out Legends. You are the winner. We got one more account to give away, chat, so don't go anywhere. But let me just find you on Discord. Shout out to Legends for winning an account. Okay, we'll remove that name. Do one more. I just got to look at this price action. Look at that. Look at that. 5 minute gap. You're going up to these highs now. Calling it. You did create a 5 minute SIBI here. And it's a BPR because you have an inversion here as well. You can't trust it. You can't trust the longs here, guys. Or you can't trust the shorts here, guys. I would love for it to short. I would love for it to sell. Can't trust it. I'm not taking it. No new names. We're using the same list. All right. You got long in that 5 minute fair value gap. Nice job, Fables. You really can't trust this price action. Josh is right. You cannot trust this. Guys, healthy reminder. Listen, a lot of the chat is red today, and that's okay. And if you are red, make sure when it's time to load back up, go to propformatch.com to get the best deal possible with code MATCH. Shout out Prop Firm Match. If we bounce off this 5-minute fair value gap, I'm short. It is just that's what I mean though. It's like, it's too easy to flip bias here. It seems like we just have to go higher first because no, it's so hard because, okay, NQ left this liquidity here, right? So at first you think, okay, the market's going to retrace, then go up, take that liquidity. But when you go to ES took that liquidity. It took the equal highs. So there's a bearish SMT. So if the market does want to sell, it could be based off this bearish 1 hour SMT divergence. So it's not as cut and dry to be like, because we're so close to this liquidity pool, we're going to go there. It's too tough to read. All right, let's do this last duck race chat. And then I think we got to call it a day. On 3. 1, 2. Last one. Last one for the day. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., giving away another 12 accounts. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Guys, you know what we just noticed? We made an announcement on Prop Firm Match. Or you know what? I'll say it after this. I'll say it after this duck race. 10 seconds. Damn. All right, there you go. Wilson with the W. Let me find you on Discord, Wilson. Give me 1 sec. Got you. Shout out to Wilson. You are the last winner of today's giveaway. Again, guys, for anyone that's new, to claim your account, what you have to do is go to PFM Support on X, okay? I'll link this in the chat for you. You're going to send them a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and they will hook you up with your account usually within 24 hours. So they'll get you hooked up. Shout out again to our sponsors, Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, Aqua Futures. I'm muted? Nah, I'm not muted. I'm not muted. I think that's you, brother. I'm definitely not muted. Give another one. Yo, people are crazy. We give away 12 accounts every single day. We've given out 12 accounts, and people say, give another one. People are cooked, bro. I'm telling you. Crazy. Thank you, guys. Oh, yeah. Real quick. One thing I wanted to just talk about before we go, guys. I retweeted it. We hit 40K subscribers on X. Or not on X, on YouTube. 40K subs. I think we were at like 30K or 32K before Prop Firm Match TV. So we've gotten a lot of new subs since the stream. So shout out to all of you guys for liking, subscribing, and being here every single day. You know, I know we took 2 weeks off, so we lost a little bit of momentum, but I think we're getting the momentum back. Been seeing more people joining again. So, you know, if your friends don't know that we're back, let them know. We'll be here every single day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. And we got plans to extend the stream. So stay tuned. We got a lot of cool things cooking for 2026. This was a rough day. It is what it is. Terrible price action. It can't be good every single day. But otherwise, I guess I'll leave it there, man. You know, I'll leave it there. Don't tilt. Don't do anything stupid. Just take the rest of the day off if you need. Or be patient. Wait for the 1 p.m. kill zone. Maybe there'll be some cleaner price action. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love, gang. And catch you later. Peace.